Hello, family. Pastor Willingham here. Again, we're looking here at respecting leadership. The scripture here in Numbers 12, verses 1 through 10, give us a scenario that shows us why it's important to respect a leadership. God-appointed leadership, people that are in rightful authority in our churches, in our organizations, in our lives. There is appointed leadership that God gives us, and it's important to respect it. And I'll show you the scenario here. Again, Numbers 12th chapter, verses 1 through 10. And it tells the story here of Miriam and Aaron, how they spoke against Moses because first of a woman, an Ethiopian woman whom he married. And they said, has the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? And so they're challenging Moses and challenging his authority and suggesting that they are on the same plane with Moses. And has the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Has he not spoken also by us? And so again, sometimes we'll have people in organizations who take it upon themselves to challenge or compete with the person that God has placed in authority. And so now what happens here now, it says that Moses was very meek above all men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spoke suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, and he told, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they came out. And the Lord came down in a pillar of a cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they came forth. And he said to them, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and I will speak unto him in a dream. Moses, my servant, is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. I will speak with him mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. In the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the anger of the Lord kindled against them as he departed. And a cloud departed off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And so now what happens is God punishes Miriam for challenging Moses, and God makes it clear that while certainly he does speak to everybody, he has the capability of speaking to everyone in an organization, but he made it clear that those that are appointed in leadership, he speaks to in a different way. And the leader has a different access and a different level of relationship with God. And again, it doesn't say that others don't have access and don't have the ability to hear the voice and be guided by God. But there is a hierarchy in this. And again, this doesn't mean that the Lord is going to literally punish anybody in this time, but it is something to be mindful of, that we want to respect persons who are just rightfully appointed by God to be in certain positions, and understand that the reason why they're there is not because God doesn't speak to others, but God does speak in a way to the leader that he doesn't necessarily speak to everyone else. And that, if the person is rightfully there, if the person is doing the job the way they should, that's something that we should respect. And so God bless you. Again, I thank you for listening And I invite you to subscribe here and also share this information with someone whom you love, whose life you can help change. Thank you again. God bless you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.